All right, happy Friday, party people. If you hear anything going on in the background, Mrs. Doc is watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel, which is quite entertaining, and I do recommend it. Can't find the fish knife, so we're using the cheap knife again. Let's do some 6-packs. I haven't had a chance to see Stitch's new video with his Crimson Vow one. Oh, maybe we're starting this with a list card. No, it is not. Oh well. But yeah, he was pretty pleased with it, so let's see what we get here. That is creepy. Undercity Scrounger. All right. Foily Swamp, would prefer if it were a full art swamp. Oh, all right. Norika Yamazaki, the poet. So this is the alt art version. 2 and a white for 3/2 samurai with vigilance. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target enchantment card from your graveyard this turn. Jukai Trainee with the alternate art. 1 and a green for a 2/2 human samurai, which it basically has Bushido 1. Look it up, party people. Dragonfly Suit. 2 and a white for a 3/2 artifact vehicle with flying and crew 1. Not bad. 7-Tail Mentor. Fox Samurai. 3 and a white for a 2/3. When he enters the battlefield or dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control. A Ganjo Exemplar, 1 and a white for a 2/1 human enchantment creature samurai. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, it gets 1/1. Rabbit Battery. I'm not even sure what to say about that. Red for a equipment rabbit. 1/1. Haste, equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has haste. It's not bad, actually. So you drop this down on turn 1, you hit somebody. Turn 2, you drop something bigger, you reconfigure it. Uprising Renegade. Oh, this is the dude with the hair. Yeah. 1 and a red for a 1/3 human samurai. He gets +2/+0 for each other modified creature you control. So that can get out of hand. Oh, all right. I don't think I've pulled this one yet. Life of Toshiru Umezawa. 1 and a black for a saga. Choose 1. Target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. You do that. And then we get Memory of Toshiru. It is a 2/3 enchantment creature human samurai. Pay 1 life. Add black. Spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. All right. Oh, all right. Oh, so our rare is a rare, and it is a saga as well. So Inventive Iteration. 3 and a blue. Return up to 1 target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. 2. Return an artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. If you can't, draw a card. Okay. Exile the saga, and we get a Living Breakthrough. Whoop, come on, John. Keep it in the field. Enchantment creature Moonfolk, 3/3 flying. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until your next turn. That could get awful real fast. Oh, I see. It's like that one transforming card from old school Kamigawa that's banned in Commander. Okay. That's awful, and I like it. Yeah, I really like that, actually. All right. Oh, and we got another rare. We got a Reckoner Bankbuster, 2 for a 4/4 vehicle. It enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it. 2 and a tap, remove a charge counter from it, draw a card. Then if there are no charge counters on it, create a treasure token and a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token with this creature crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. Boy, that's strange. I also like it. And we got to commune with spirits. All right, that was an interesting first pack. And boy, I got stuff all over the board here. I'm not paying attention at all. All right, we got a samurai token. Ooh. Is that the ninja planeswalker? Yes. No, it's the new ninja commander, Satoru Umezawa. We'll put that here. Put the arts there. Where do I go with that other art? Oh well. All right, we got Thornwood Falls. Oh, there we go. So this is the other one. Interesting. Haiko Yamazaki, the General. 3 in a red for a 3/3 human samurai with trample. When a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target artifact card from your graveyard this turn. They would be even better if they had partner. All right, Heir of the Ancient Fang. 2 in a green for a 2/3 snake samurai. Enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it if you control a modified creature. Mukotai Ambusher, 3 in a black for a 3/2 rat ninja. It's got ninjutsu, 1 in a black, and lifelink. That plays all day in ninjas. A 2-drop ninja is what you want. Clawing Torment, creepy as hell. Black, enchant artifact a creature so you can take out a vehicle. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets -1/-1 and can't block. Enchanted permanent has at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Also nasty. Nezumi Blade Blesser, I feel like everybody's pulled a couple of these. Ecologist Terrarium. Now, I think I remember reading this and liking it. 2 for an artifact. ETB, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. 2 in a tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So, not bad for everything. Replication Specialist. 4 in a blue for a 3/4 Moonfolk Artificer. Flying. Whenever a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 in a blue. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that artifact. Okay, that's not bad at all if you're in artifacts. All right, another uncommon. Circuit Mender. It's not what I thought that beetle was doing. 3 for an artifact creature insect. 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card. It's like kind of like an Ichor Wellspring. All right, we got another one. The Long Reach of Night. 3 in a black. Each opponent sacrifices a creature unless they discard a card. That hurts. We do that twice, and then we get Animus of Night's Reach. 0/4 enchantment creature spirit with menace. And when it attacks, it gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in defending player's graveyard. Ooh. That is awful. Yeah, I dig that. Okay, we got a mythic. Oh, is it the Ninja Planeswalker? No, it's Tezzeret. Okay. Not upset about this. He's pretty nasty. I saw Stitch pull him. So, Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh. 2 blue for a 4 loyalty planeswalker. The first activated ability of an artifact you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate. 1, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. -2. Target artifact becomes an artifact creature. If it is in a vehicle, it has base power and toughness 4/4. 6, you get an emblem. Whenever an artifact you control becomes tapped, draw a card. That's just, if you hit that, that's it. That's game. You're done. All right, we're gonna put that guy in some plastic. We got an Heir of the Ancient Fang. I think we've pulled one of those. Tezzeret, we got a Tezzeret. I think I'm gonna have to rebuild my artifact deck because that was a fun one. All right, we got a snake. We got a Bamboo Grove Archer. We have not pulled any full art lands. We got a Skyblessed Samurai. We've seen him. We got a Reckoner's Bargain. Additional cost of the spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. You gain life equal to sacrifice permanent's mana value, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. Return to action, we pulled that. Oh, there's the thing. Undercity Scrounger, 2 in a black for a 1/4 human rogue. Tap it to create a treasure token. Activate only if a creature died this turn. You could do something with that. Scrapyard Steelbreaker, 3 and a red for a 3/4 human warrior. 1, sacrifice another artifact, and this gets +2/+1. All right. Blade Blizzard Kitsune, 2 and a white for a 2/2 Fox Ninja with double strike, and it's got ninjutsu, 3 and a white. You could do something bad with that. I also love double strike. All right. Dokuchi Silencer. That's what she said. 1 and a black for a 2/1. What's that on the back of him? You see that? Oh, maybe it's like controlled by something. I don't know. Ninjutsu, 1 and a black. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may discard a creature card. When you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker that player controls. I don't know on that one, because discarding is never fun in ninjas. Speaking of ninjas, Nezumi Prowler, 1 and a black, enters the battlefield. Target creature you control gains death touch and lifelink until end of turn. Not bad. Chiba Gang Reckoner, we've pulled that. All right, we got a rare. Ryu, Storm's Edge. Boy, I've pulled all the Boros commanders, that's for sure. 2 red white for a 3/3 legendary creature human samurai with first strike. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, untap it. If it's the first combat phase of the turn, there's an additional combat phase after this turn. So you load this lady. Yep, maybe a lady, maybe a dude, hard to say. You load this person up with lots of artifacts and enchantments. They attack, they hit somebody hard, you get another combo or another combat, then you knock them out. You can do that. The Ganjo Exemplar. Bullshit token. All right, halfway through here. Tezzeret was a big pull. I'm digging that. Whoop. Come on. All right. Oh, we got the art of the thing again. We got a Lame Mountain. Well, I feel like I pulled the art on this, but not this card. So let's see this. Covert Technician, 2 and a blue for a 2/4 artifact creature human ninja. It's got 1 ninjutsu, 1 and a blue. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may put an artifact card with mana value less than or equal to that damage from your hand onto the battlefield. That's rad. So you hit, you put, you draw a bunch of cards off your Riku, and then you put some mana rocks onto the battlefield. Love it. Tamio's safekeeping, except she ends up not being so safe. Spoiler alert. Instant, target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. You gain 2 life. Wanderer's Intervention, 1 and a white, deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. It's pretty cheap at least. Spell Pierce, love this card. Blue, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. There you go. Explosive Entry, 1 and a red. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Discover the Impossible. That art is really pretty, y'all. 2 and a blue. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Exile 1 of them face down. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost if it's an instant spell with mana value 2 or less. If you don't, put that card into your hand. So you pay 3 for the chance that you can actually... Okay, this is a storm card all the way. So you pay 3. You exile, a lightning bolt. You put everything else on the bottom. Then you pay that lightning bolt. That lightning bolt fires off for free. It's going to hit twice, and now you're at 3 counts for storming. See how that works? I like that. That I'll find a use for. Oh, now I feel special. I've got my own Colossal Sky Turtle. All right, so this guy's got a lot going on. 4 green, blue for a 6/5 enchantment creature turtle, flying, ward 2, so not bad given that it's a big butt. Channel, for 2 and a green, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Channel, 1 and a blue, return target creature to its owner's hand. You could do some stuff with that. All right. Fall of Lord Kondo. 2 and a white. Exile target creature an opponent controls with mana value 4 or greater. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. Exile the saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed. And it comes back as Fragment of Konda. Defender, 1/3. When it dies, draw a card. I don't know. I could play that. Oh, well, there we go. That's sweet. So Mythic, this is one of the commanders from the commander deck, which is good because I didn't get any of those. So Shishirou, the Shattered Blade, 2 red, green for a 4/4 legendary snake samurai. Whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature you control. So that's where it starts to get out of hand. That's cool. I don't know. I might have to make something with that. All right, what else we got? We got a rare. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I think this makes basically a Riki-Jiki. 2 red. Create a 2/2 red goblin shaman creature token with whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. 2, you may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, draw that many cards. 3, exile the saga, return it. It becomes Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. 2/2 goblin shaman, 1 in a tab, create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control, except it has haste, and sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. I feel like in the right deck, this could do nasty things. Oh, crap. And we got a mythic. Wow, so that was a mythic, rare mythic pack. Look at that. All right. Oh, this is Kura, the Boundless Sky. The foiling is actually decent on this. Actually, I rather like the foiling. And it's not terribly tough to read. I like it. All right, so 4/4 legendary dragon for 3 green, flying death touch. When he dies, choose 1. Search your library for up to 3 land cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. Rad. Create an XX green spirit creature token where X is the number of lands you control. If you could recur this, this is just excellent. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good one. All right, we're racking it here. All right, Moth Rider. Oh, there we go. There's some pretty planes. There's that Shadow Walker again. Oh, it's just an Ogre Ninja, so Dokuchi Shadow Walker, 4 black for a 5/5, and he's got ninjutsu for 3 and a black. So, late game, big beater. Blade Blizzard Kitsune, we already pulled that. Light the Way, we've pulled that. Broodsuit, we've pulled that. Disruption Protocol, have we pulled this? Blue, as an additional cost of the spell, tap an untapped artifact you control or pay 1. Counter target spell. That's pretty good. So you just tap a treasure token that you weren't planning on busting, and there you are. Short Circuit we've pulled. Enthusiastic Mechanaut we've pulled. Replication Specialist we've pulled. We got a common here. Tales of Master Shishirou we've pulled. We got a rare. Brilliant Restoration. All right. That's a lot of white. So 3 white. Return all artifacts and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, that's why. Okay, so that's got to be a late game. You could pull that off late game. That could be nasty. I like that. That could be really nasty. That might even be a good Oathbreaker card if that's your signature spell, especially if you're like putting stuff into the graveyard and then boom, pop that late game. All right, and we got another Mukotai Ambusher. Oh, crap. I didn't realize there was a list card. I do not know this one. Tendo Ice Bridge. We got a Kamigawa one. Comes into play with a charge counter on it. add 1 to your mana pool, remove a charge counter from it, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Interesting. It's good mana fixing. May actually even have a spot for that now that I think about it. All right, last pack. Got that very, very angry Kami. We got a lovely island. Imperial Subduer we've pulled. Guardians of Obora we've pulled. Futurist Sentinel. I don't think we pulled this one. 3 and a blue for a 6/6 crew 3. Okay. Kitsune Ace, 1 and a white for a 2/2 Fox Pilot. Whenever a vehicle you control attacks, choose 1. That vehicle gains first stripe, or you can untap this. Not bad. Suit Up. Until end of turn, target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4 or 5. Draw a card. Anchor to Reality. 2 blue. It is an additional cost of the spell. Sacrifice an artifact creature. Search your library for an enchantment equipment or vehicle card. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. It has mana value equal to the sacrifice permanent's mana value. Scry 2. Containment Construct. We've pulled this as the Madness one. That one's pretty sweet. Thirst for Knowledge. That's a reprint. We got Behold the Unspeakable. Me and Mr. Pink have both pulled this. All right, we got a rare. Got a Scrap Welder. He's at 2 and a red for a 3/3 Goblin Artificer. Sacrifice an artifact with mana value X. Return target artifact card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Interesting. And we finish on a common. All right, so 6 packs, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a good haul. That was a good haul. All right, COVID numbers are coming down. If you have still not gotten vaccinated, please get vaccinated because it's still out there. Y'all stay safe.